Yes, Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
Oh, my dear old Nat. She imparted many wise words to me. She would say, never let the fame get to your head, always remember who you are, and let people get more than just savings with Geico's fast and friendly claim support. I lived up to her advice, and now anyone can file a claim anywhere and anytime. I miss her so much.
Did she go somewhere?
Yeah, extended quilting trip.
Ah.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You know what I've realized? Some of our strongest memories aren't made in our living rooms or around our kitchen tables. They're made in the dust of a county fairground or on the bleachers of a roaring racetrack, surrounded by people you love most. Hi, I'm Maya Hanson, and today on We Are the Hansons, we're talking about the importance of family outings. Those annual traditions that weave generations together and give our kids stories they'll carry on the rest of their lives. Family outings aren't just about where you go, they're about the rhythm and ritual of going. When kids know that every year, no matter what, you'll all pack up and head to that same fair, the same racetrack, and the same campground. It creates a sense of continually in a world that's constantly shifting. Psychologists even talk about this, that predictable family rituals reduce stress, increase happiness, and give children a sense of security. And you don't need a scientific study to know it's true. Just look at your own kids' faces when they hear the words, "It's time." For us, "It's time" comes every Labor Day weekend. While the rest of the country is winding down summer with barbecues, our family splits into two adventures we've been faithfully keeping over 30 years. For me and the girls, it's the Walworth County Fair. The moment we step through those gates, there's this wave of familiarity. The smell of kettle corn, the sound of a fiddle contest on the midway, and the way the lights of the rides start to glow as the sun dips behind the barn. Girls make a beeline for the animals. They want to pet every goat, every bunny, every calf. Then, of course, it's the food. Funnel cakes, dusted with powdered sugar, corn dogs dripping with mustard, lemonade so sweet it makes your teeth ache. But here's the secret. It's not really about the food or the rides. It's about us. About watching them laugh so hard their cheeks hurt. About sharing those rides that made me squeal as a kid. About telling them, when I was your age, Grandma used to take me here too. Tradition is a way of handing our kids a piece of our own story at the Walworth County Fair. I feel that thread tying me to my past and them to their future. Meanwhile, Jeremy and the boys are off to Crandon, Wisconsin. Every Labor Day, they meet up with Grandpa and brother-in-law, nephews, and all the family friends who are a part of this men's tradition. The World Championship off-road races aren't just a sporting event. They're a rite of passage. The roar of engines, the smell of fuel, the dirt clinging to their faces and jeans. It's rugged, it's loud, and it's adrenaline filled. And it's theirs. Even though I'm not there, I love knowing that our sons are soaking in this tradition, that they'll always remember the weekends with their dad and their grandpa sitting shoulder to shoulder watching the trucks fly. That's the beauty of family outings. They don't have to look the same for everyone. For us, the girls get the fair, the boys get the races, and both get something that roots them in family history. Think about it. 30 years is a long time. Jobs have changed, schools have changed, houses have come and gone, people have moved, grown, aged, but through all of that, the Walworth County Fair and Crandon have stayed the same. When our kids look back, they may remember every homework assignment, every ordinary Saturday, but they will remember the Ferris wheel, the funnel cakes, the dust on their boots at the track, and the way Dad cheered for his favorite driver. And one day, when they're parents, maybe they'll bring their kids to these same places, because that's how traditions live on, not just in memory, but in repetition. One of the most powerful parts of family outings is that they aren't just events. They become memories that transform in traditions. And these traditions, they become the building blocks of our children's identity. When you take your kids to the same place every year, whether it's a fairground, a racetrack, a lake, or a cabin in the woods, you're doing more than filling a weekend. You're teaching them this is who we are. This is what we do. And this is what matters to us. I can already see in my girls, they don't just remember the funnel cakes or the Ferris wheel at the fair. They remember holding my hand. They remember the way the lights glow at dusk. They remember that Mom always buys them cotton candy, even though she swore last year she wouldn't. These tiny details, the ones that feel ordinary to us, become the makers of childhood. And when those memories are repeated year after year, they become traditions. Psychologists tell us that family traditions give kids 3 essential things: security, identity, and joy. Security because children thrive on predictability, knowing that every year we'll go to the fair or the racetrack reassures them that some things in life don't change. Identity because traditions tell them, you belong here. You're part of this story. It builds pride in who they are and where they come from. And joy because these moments are fun. They break up routine, fill kids with excitement, and create anticipation that lasts for weeks beforehand. Studies even show that kids who grow up with strong family rituals often have better self-esteem, stronger relationships, and even improved academic performance. All because someone cared enough to say, this matters, let's do it together. What's beautiful is how kids carry these memories forward. They might not remember the exact toy they won at the fair, but they'll remember the feeling of winning it with their cousins. They may not recall every race result, but they'll never forget the sound of the engines vibrating in their chest while sitting next to their dad and grandpa. And one day, when they're adults, these traditions will be the stories they tell. They say, every Labor Day, my mom took me to the fair, or every year, I sat with my dad in the bleachers at Crandon. And maybe, just maybe, they'll pass these same traditions down to their own children. That's when you know you've done something bigger than plan an outing. You've built a legacy. Here's the bigger truth. Family outings matter because they create identity. They remind us that we belong to something bigger than ourselves. And no, they don't have to be bigger or expensive. Maybe for your family, it's camping in the same state park every summer. Maybe it's the town parade. Maybe it's pizza night at the same spot every Friday. Whatever it is, do it. And keep doing it, because one day, those little outings won't just be days on the calendar. They'll be the heartbeats of their memories. For us, Labor Day isn't Labor Day without the Walworth County Fair or Crandon World Championship races. Two different places, two different vibes, but the same purpose keeping us connected, grounded, and together. I encourage you to think about your own traditions. What's your family's fair? What's your Crandon? And if you don't have one yet, maybe this is the year to start. Thank you for spending time with me today on We Are the Hansons. I'm Maya Hanson, and this week, I'll be eating funnel cakes with my girls under the fair lights. And somewhere a few hours north, Jeremy will be cheering as the trucks fly past. Both of us living in the middle of the story we've been writing for decades. Until next time, keep your traditions alive and keep your family close.